If I can attract anything into my life because the subconscious mind is the universe within us, then what would be stopping me from like actually using that power within me? So I'm Kanye West. I didn't know if you knew that or not. I'm actually Kanye West. Hey, I know my hair, I'm bald. I actually shaved my head yesterday. I don't know if you knew that or not. No, I'm just kidding. What am I doing? I'm cooking a steak right now. Do you want to see? Yeah, I made this recipe last night. It was fire. So I'm making it again tonight, but I have to let that cook. Then I have to wait 15 minutes. And doing a face mask. My hair, this like is kind of disgusting. I washed my hair yesterday, I swear on my life, but I went to this workout class, or I went to hot yoga. I've been doing hot yoga. I've never experienced such pleasure in my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the feelings and emotions that come up in my body, which apparently is like actually normal. I just thought it was like, I was like, wow, like I've never experienced happiness in a workout class before. And now I am, and I feel like free. And my instructor, okay, well, I think I took the wrong class today. I was just going to sweat. Like I did a workout class earlier this morning and I just wanted to like sweat and like stretch. I didn't sign up for a stretch. No. It was like an actual workout. So I thought I was gonna pass away. And like when I leaned over my mat, it was like, you could hear sorry. No, you know what? I'm not sorry about this because I'm speaking my truth. Like, it was like, yeah. That's what it sounded like if that was for my sweat. Anyway, so, and I forgot my towel. Well, actually, yesterday, they give you lavender towels and they have a basket. So yesterday when I went, I had my towel, got my sweat, and then I had their lavender towel and I threw them both in the basket. And it was one of those moments where I was like, do I really want to be that person to have to dig through a basket of sweaty towels, or should I just walk away? And so I walked away. I'm sure that towel will find its home, because it sure as hell wasn't here. I didn't even know I had that towel until before I left, and I was like, oh, I should probably grab a towel before I leave. Okay, I think my steak's done. Well, I definitely undercooked it. I don't really know how to cook a steak, to be for real here. The first time I cooked a steak, I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just like make myself gourmet meal at home. And I was probably about like 20 minutes into cooking, maybe 15. It was a good amount of time. And I was like, why is the inside not cooking? Like, why is it red? So I called my dad and I said, yo, Dad, guess what I'm doing right now? Your favorite thing, cooking a steak. He was like, okay, that doesn't sound right. Well, what do you mean you're cooking a steak? I was like, okay, here's my problem. The inside won't cook. It's red. He was like, are you stupid? Like, did I actually birth a stupid fucking child? I was like, what? I like it medium rare. He was like, you are so... He's like, I gotta go. But anyways, I've had revelations today. Insane. Well, one was yesterday, one was today, and I feel like a new human being. I'm honestly gonna get out my journal and show you what I wrote down. I was impressed with myself for sure. Okay, so I'm Kanye West. I didn't know if you knew that or not. I'm actually Kanye West. And what I mean by that is I was listening to, well, no, there's not what I mean by that. I am Kanye West. But I was listening to his songs yesterday, and in the car, I was like, I wonder what his sign is. So I Googled it, what's his sign? Gemini. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, there was one of those like things that you could press on it. And it was like, what is his rising? So I pressed on it. It was Cancer. I was like, I'm in Cancer rising. And then I did a little bit more research. His moon's in Pisces. Guess what my moon's in? Gemini. What is my sun? I almost said sun. Pisces. So we're the same person. And you best motherfucking believe that is going to be my excuse for literally every wrongdoing I'm going to make in my life. Okay, now we have to let the steak sit for 15 minutes. I didn't last night and I severely regretted it. But let me get a Diet Coke. A Diet Coke. Diet Coke. Also, don't even get me started on these strawberries that I found at the grocery store. Berry sweet. You have... I was literally gonna say get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Look at how big they are. There's no way that these are real. Like, that's abnormal. That's actually like really concerning, but I will be eating that tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh. No, you have no idea. This bad boy filled to the brim when I first got it. Yes, it's chocolate cake. It was when I went to dinner with my dad. It was huge. Oh, I can't even. That's like not allowed to be in front of me. That's a chicken salad. Y'all better come up here and get one of these. But this meal's really easy because it's literally just like cooked steak and then arugula with this dressing and feta on it. And then tomatoes with like salt and pepper. And I'm so fucking skinny. It like burns when I go to sleep. Yeah, I feel my bones. I literally like my knees, the inside of my knees go, and I'm like, skinny. But no, I totally forgot how big of a fan I am of olive oil, salt, and pepper. And you want to know why? My favorite show, like growing up, was Full House. And in the episode where Becky and Jesse get married, they go to like this tomato farm, and the tomato farmer guy, he like puts pepper and salt on a tomato and eats it like an apple. And when I watched that when I was in like 4th grade, I was like, gotta try this. And I remember trying it for the first time. I was like, this is addicting. And I would eat that a lot when I was a kid, surprisingly, because I only used to eat Tim Tams. Those shit slap. They're so good. And like nobody ever talks about how good Tim Tams are. They're genuinely like impeccably well. Anyway, so Kanye West was I Am Kanye West. Number 2. Well, actually, I'm just gonna show you the TikTok. Yeah, it's a sound, but I made a TikTok to it. And I posted it, nobody liked it. Oh.
It's not just that we're alive in the universe. The universe is alive within us. So when I look up at night, I never feel small. I feel large. I feel as large.
So when I saw that, I was in the bathroom at work and I was like, gotta make a TikTok because I fucks. What is? Yeah, bugs. What is? Beefing with my chick while I'm in jail. That's all I kept saying while I was in the bath, like a few minutes ago, because I was like, I'm gonna make myself a beef steak. Beefing with my chick. It's not funny, but I like it. Like it makes me feel like comedic timing. Yeah. But I was like, oh my gosh, the universe is inside me. And I literally read a book where it basically explained that, but I was like, you know, when you like feel, when you like have a realization and then you're like, after 5 minutes of feeling like you're on top of the world, you're like, whatever. And then you like forget about it. That's kind of what happened when I read that book. But, so I sat down and I journaled. Should I read you my journal entry? Because it's like it's not personal, I don't think. If it's personal, I'll skip over it. I'm sure there are personal points. Well, do you want to know my personal points? I feel like we're on that level. Beefing with my chicken woman too. You. Sorry, I really did not mean to hit you. I swear. Look at how cute this journal is that I got, the notebook. I got it at Target. Isn't it so cute? I mean, it flips. Don't read that. Okay. You can't look. Well, I just don't know what I wrote in here. Like, I was totally like in a different headspace when I read this. So I don't know. It's a little freaky. I don't really read back my journal entries unless it's like I have to. Yeah. I can be needy, so very needy. I can be needy. So, damn, how much did I write? What? Oh, wait, I think hold on. What the freak? Okay, that's not it. Okay, I asked myself. Now, is this very like woo-woo-y? For sure. Get over it. Yeah. If we are the universe and it's actually within me, then what can I create my life to actually be? So that got me thinking, obviously, because I wrote in half the notebook after that. Let me see what I got to, because I don't really want to read this word for word. Yeah, that would be a lot and definitely too personal. Okay, basically I said if there would be anything, if I can attract anything into my life because I am like, the subconscious mind is the universe within us. My personal belief. Go off and do your own thing. But then what would be stopping me from like actually using that power within me, right? And then it was like the fear of actually being chosen. Because I realized, do you ever feel like, oh, if I don't chase this thing and if I don't like work my ass off to get this, then I'm so undeserving of it. And like also in the back of your mind, knowing that you're having to chase someone or something or a situation, it means that you have to work to be chosen and to be picked after chasing it. And then that validation after like working so hard to get something and chasing and chasing and chasing, and then it finally chooses you. It's like, oh, wait, so now I'm worthy that it actually after like all this time finally picked me. Where after this, I'm pretty sure what I got into was just thinking about like, usually how I'll go about things or situations is chasing, wait, what did I write down? I think I underlined it because I wanted to go back to this. See, the only thing with like this like flipping, I just don't know what side I'm on. I think this is it. Okay, what I said is, allow myself to know I don't have to chase to be chosen and then see my worth. It's my worth is known and I'm chosen in that. It made sense to me in the moment. Now I'm kind of like, wait, what? I feel like I was getting somewhere with that. So like usually I would go like chase, work really hard, but it's not like, there's a difference between working hard for something and achieving something, like having a goal and a vision and a dream and like achieving it. But in that working for it, already knowing you're worthy of achieving that, and then doing the like chasing to get that worth and get that validation in your worth. Where now it's like, oh, if the universe is actually inside of me and I am my own universe in my own universe, does that make sense? That I'm already worthy for everything that I want. I just have to like put the effort and the work into everything that I want. And it's already gonna come to me because I already know that I am chosen within myself and I am worthy within myself, right? I felt like that was a good point. So now I'm like on this whole like, I don't know, like this could go away in 3 days. But I feel like that's a really good point to like acknowledge the fact of how powerful every individual person is and like embrace that in ourselves. And it's also, I feel like super cool because it's not like when you're saying to yourself, oh, like there's so much power within me, like the universe is within me, which my belief to that is like we were all given like the subconscious mind. I think I've said this to you, like we were all given the subconscious mind, whatever. But do you ever like, I think my thing that I would struggle with if that was like told to me 6 months ago is, yeah, but like the insecurities, like that's what's gonna stop me. Like it's not just being chosen, it's not just my worth, it's like these things that say, well, I'm not pretty enough, or I don't have the clothes for that, or I don't have the money for that, or like I didn't come up this way, or whatever it is, to like kind of get you to stop. But I think when you realize, wait, like if that is already in me, then I can like already just attract everything that I want, even though those have been setbacks. And then you let go of those setbacks. Because the thing is, I think there's always gonna be a setback, but when you're able to look at it in a way of like change your perspective of, okay, sure, there's a setback, what is it teaching me? I can still like what I want, I can still achieve. Because there's like, and I think it takes a lot of pressure off the fact of like, what if so, blah, blah, blah doesn't happen, or what if like, because if the universe is inside you, then the good things that you want that are good for you will come. There are gonna be things that we want that aren't good for us, obviously. But you always know, I think like deep down, you always know when you want something that's horrible for you. Like a guy you like. There was a guy that I liked for so long, and I knew the only reason why I liked him was because I knew he didn't like me, and I wanted to continue a self-hatred cycle within myself. And then the moment that I learned that, I was like, oh, fuck. And now it's like, I had a crush. Like, I didn't know him. Who the fuck was that guy? Like, what? I spent time thinking about, okay, cool. And then when you like realize all of these things, it takes time, which like, what the fuck? Why does it take time? I know, I'm like not good. I'm really, really, really bad at being patient actually. Yeah. But it's like also whenever you realize how much power you have within yourself, outside life becomes so much easier, and like you get to take all the pressure off of yourself to protect what you want. And I think that when we all want something so bad or somebody so bad, we'll put a wall up to everything else that's around us. And so when like I just realized that, I was like, now like I feel like I can go off and just like enjoy who I am and my life right now, even though there are so many things that I would rather change. I've listened to I've Never Felt So Alone by Labrinth. I don't think that's his name either. For the past couple nights, because sometimes you feel emotions and you have to let them out. Like, I think that's something that I always used to do is too, like, I don't know if you do this as well, but I stuff my emotions, because if I can't feel them, then I can't feel the pain of the things around me, which egotistically means I'm protected, but really what it does is it just hurts me more and it breaks me more. And it really pains me in the long run. And 6 months go by from a situation that really hurt, that I ignored. And then I feel all those emotions and stuff of like, what happened? Because in the moment, it's just like, I just need to get through this. Like, I can't handle the emotional pressure that this situation or this person is putting on me. And I need to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And then you see the light at the end of the tunnel and it's just a rainstorm. But like when you're in the tunnel and my steak is done. And you allow yourself to feel the emotions and feel the pain and feel the exhaustion, then I think there's a better and I guess like more likely chance that you'll get out of the tunnel and there will be a rainbow. Or no matter what, there's gonna be a rainbow. There will always be a rainbow after a really shitty storm. But if you avoid it and avoid the rain, it's just gonna take longer to get to the, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's my shit right there. That's my shit right there. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, those were my realizations. So I'm Kanye West and it's nice to meet you. I'm also the universe, but the universe in my life, like not in your life. I don't want you to think I'm the universe in your life. That'd be really freaking weird. So please don't think that. I'm just the universe within myself. Hey! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my plate. Yeah. Oh, I'll call you tomorrow morning. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Sorry, the past couple days I've just kicked my ass. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that again, but I feel like that was fun. That was like expressive, so it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Well, I'll take a picture of my dinner for you, but I really want to there's honestly not much for me to do besides make this and then go to sleep. I'll probably go on a nighttime drive. I've been really into nighttime drives recently. It's where I cry and emotionally break down. But like, again, I used to just go on drives to like avoid. So now I like embrace the pain, which I'm not saying is good to do maybe every night, but listen, not going through a giddy old time right now. Let me be. Wait, what do I? Feta arugula. Where is that dressing that I got? Up here. Honey Dijon. Oh, that's weird. Holy shit. That sounds really unhealthy. Like that was like offensive to my own self, which was crazy. Okay. Well, I'm assuming you want to go because you're not responding to me now. Okay. Bye. Love you too. Bye.